The news came like a whisper on the wind, a rustling of leaves in the dark woods of our collective unconscious. David Lynch, the enigmatic auteur who redefined surrealism in cinema, had left the earthly plane at the age of 78. His departure marks the end of an era, a dimming of the lights in the grand theater of American filmmaking. From the unsettling dreamscapes of Eraserhead to the neon-drenched noir of Mulholland Drive, Lynch's films were never mere entertainment. They were voyages into the uncharted territories of the human psyche, daring explorations of the darkness and beauty that coexist within us all. He gave us Laura Palmer wrapped in plastic, a chilling symbol of innocence lost, and the haunting image of the man from another place, forever etched in our nightmares. Lynch's influence extended beyond the silver screen. His groundbreaking television series Twin Peaks shattered the conventions of the medium, paving the way for a new wave of experimental and thought-provoking television. With its quirky characters, labyrinthine plot lines, and unsettling atmosphere, Twin Peaks became a cultural phenomenon, its iconic log lady and cherry pie forever ingrained in the tapestry of popular culture. As we mourn the loss of this visionary artist, let us celebrate the extraordinary legacy he leaves behind. David Lynch's films and television shows will continue to challenge, disturb, and inspire us for generations to come. David Lynch's films are not for the faint of heart. They are not easily digested, neatly categorized, or quickly forgotten. They linger in the mind like half-remembered dreams, their images and sounds seeping into our subconscious long after the credits roll. His unique brand of surrealism, often described as Lynchian, is a potent cocktail of the grotesque and the sublime, the mundane and the otherworldly. He employed a distinctive visual style characterized by stark lighting, distorted camera angles, and unsettling sound design. His films were often steeped in symbolism, inviting multiple interpretations and sparking endless debates among film buffs and scholars alike. Lynch himself was notoriously tight-lipped about the meaning behind his work, preferring to let the audience draw their own conclusions. "I like to make films that are emotional roller coasters," he once said. "I want the audience to feel everything." And feel we did. Whether it was the raw terror of Frank Booth's sadomasochistic rampage in Blue Velvet, or the heart-wrenching sorrow of Agent Cooper's final moments in the Black Lodge, Lynch's films elicited a visceral response from viewers. His influence on modern cinema is undeniable. From the atmospheric neo-noirs of David Fincher to the surreal mind-benders of Charlie Kaufman, echoes of Lynch's distinctive style can be seen in the works of countless filmmakers who followed in his footsteps. He redefined what was possible in cinema, pushing the boundaries of narrative and form, and leaving an indelible mark on the art form he so passionately embraced. Two of Lynch's most iconic works, Twin Peaks and Blue Velvet, stand as towering achievements in his illustrious filmography. These works, while vastly different in tone and setting, share a common thread, a descent into the dark underbelly of seemingly idyllic American towns where secrets fester beneath a veneer of normalcy. Blue Velvet, released in 1986, shocked audiences with its graphic violence and disturbing exploration of sexual obsession. Set in the seemingly tranquil town of Lumberton, the film follows college student Jeffrey Beaumont as he stumbles upon a severed ear, leading him down a rabbit hole of depravity and violence. Isabella Rossellini's haunting performance as the tormented nightclub singer Dorothy Valens remains one of the most unforgettable in cinematic history. Twin Peaks, which premiered on television in 1990, took a more enigmatic approach to exploring the darkness lurking beneath the surface of small-town America. The murder of homecoming queen Laura Palmer sends shockwaves through the idyllic town of Twin Peaks, Washington, as FBI agent Dale Cooper arrives to investigate. With its quirky characters, supernatural elements, and groundbreaking use of dream sequences, Twin Peaks captivated audiences and redefined what television could be. The show's legacy continues to this day, with a critically acclaimed revival in 2017 further cementing its status as a cultural touchstone. Behind the red curtain of David Lynch's enigmatic work lies a man of equally fascinating methods and stories. Known for his meticulous attention to detail and an unwavering vision, Lynch's approach to filmmaking was as unique as the films themselves. His sets were often shrouded in secrecy, and he would go to great lengths to maintain the mystery and integrity of his projects. Lynch's collaboration with his actors was marked by a deep mutual respect and a shared commitment to the craft. He had a knack for drawing out deeply emotional and often unsettling performances, creating an atmosphere where creativity could flourish. One of the most telling anecdotes comes from the set of Twin Peaks. Lynch, ever the perfectionist, would often play music on set to evoke the right mood for a scene. His use of Angelo Badalamenti's haunting score became an integral part of the show's eerie and dreamlike atmosphere. Another insight into Lynch's methods is his use of transcendental meditation, which he has practiced for decades. He often spoke about how meditation helped him tap into a deeper well of creativity, allowing him to access the strange and beautiful worlds that populate his films. David Lynch was not just a filmmaker, he was a visionary artist who saw the world through a lens of infinite possibilities. His legacy is not just in the films he made, but in the way he inspired us to look beyond the surface, to question reality, and to embrace the unknown. As we reflect on his life and work, we are reminded that true art is not just seen or heard, but felt deep within the soul.